This is a Hines Ward, and I'm trying to become an Ironman, and you're watching JRSportBrief.
So look, folks, it's JR. You're checking out the Sport Brief. Now I'm standing with someone who you've seen on the Sport Brief before. Can I drop? How many accolades should I drop on him, Hines?
Just maybe one or two.
So okay, Super Bowl MVP. Okay,
That's good.
that's good. Now you're also, if they haven't seen this, you're gonna be an Ironman. You just participated in a race, a half-Ironman in Kansas, and you did it in under 6 hours. How's the experience been so far? And by the way, everybody, go ahead and watch the last video with Hines, and make sure you subscribe to JR Sport Brief right here on YouTube. Hines, tell them the experience so far.
You know what? It's been a grueling experience. You know, I really knew nothing about the endurance world, but making that transition from football over into the endurance world, it's been a tough challenge, but you know, through me, I try to take all the experience and lessons that I've learned over my 14 year in Pittsburgh and try to, roll it over into trying to become an Ironman.
You're becoming an Ironman thanks to ReFuel and Got Chocolate Milk, and you were formerly a tough guy. And how you didn't like forearm shoving anybody in this past week or anything, right?
Well, you know, there's a little of that stuff that goes on in the open water, of course, when you're out there and everybody, you're getting all the competitors together and you're grabbing on people. So I did accidentally punch somebody in the back of the head, but I was just swimming blind and he was looking around, and when I swam, I punched him right in the back of the head. I apologized to him and kept swimming, but it's a lot of that dirtiness that goes on, especially in the open water.
Sounds like your playing career a little bit right now.
I had a little flashback, a little bit.
Flashback. So, quick question here. You were a tough guy then. You're becoming a tough guy now. I went on Twitter and Facebook, and I asked everybody. We all know Hines is tough. You're getting ready to do something else tough now. Let's go through a top 6 tough NFL players, people that you've been around and competed with. And these are some of the names that people ask me about, starting off with Jerome Bettis. What are your thoughts on him?
Man, he is really the bus. He is a tough bus. You know, he's like one of those old bus with the wood grain panel on the side with the heavy-duty tires, no rims on it, but he just finds a way to get you to school. To be that size and have that mobility and the quick feet and to be able to be an explosive running back, I think toughness, he epitomized what toughness is all about.
Jerome Bettis was not the short bus. No. What about a quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger?
You know, Ben's a warrior. You know, he's always playing hurt, finds a way to get in the game and get the job done. That's what you respect about him as a player. And, you know, I've been blessed to play in 3 Super Bowls with him. We won 2 with him. You see your quarterback out there who's playing hurt and inspires you to go out there and do the best that you possibly can and to help contribute as well.
Ben threw you passes. This guy probably tried to knock you out. What about Ed Reed?
Ed and I had some battles over the years, and he is by far one of the best safeties in the game. But the guy knock you in your mouth, so you always have to bring your A game.
Another bad man who worked with Ed Reed, just hung it up, Ray Lewis.
You can't write any. I mean, he is the best linebacker to ever play the game, and I'm so thankful to say that I played against the best with him and Ed Reed. And but Ray, nobody knows Ray like I know Ray. He will hit you in your mouth and then pray for you when he help you up. And that's what you really love about him.
If you two guys did a pay-per-view battle, I'd pay to see it. So it may be done in the NFL, but I'd still watch that.
Well, I lost a lot of weight now. I don't know if I can want to get it.
Weight? How much, before we get to the last 2 guys, how much weight did you lose?
I lost like 35 pounds since you seen me. I was maybe like 228. Now I'm like 193, 192 now.
You're a point guard now, basically, right?
I'm a little guy now. I'm not even a point guard right now. I'm a soccer player. No, not even a soccer player because they're even bigger than me. No, I am a triathlete.
I was about to say that.
I am a triathlete. I'm a full-fledged. I'm wearing my compression socks when I get on the plane. It's all about Kona. It's trying to finish across that finish line. And maybe when people log on to gotchocolatemilk.com and watch the series, maybe it provides them a sense of inspiration that, you know what, here's a guy who's never ran over a mile, and now he's up to 140.6 miles.
These last 2 guys, James Harrison.
James is a nutcase. He is one of those guys you don't want to see in the alley because his nickname is Debo from Friday. It's going to be real interesting to see now that he's in Cincinnati chasing Big Ben because when I was at practice, no one could block that guy. No tackle on the team could block him.
Let me tell you something, Hines. I've met a million people. James is someone I haven't had the pleasure of meeting. Everybody tells me he's a great guy. But when I look at him on that football field, that dude scares me.
Take your earrings and your chain and make sure you let the producer hold it. His name is Debo for a reason.
Okay, Hines, I'm going to heed on the Hines wisdom. And the last guy, tough guy. Some guy next to me right now, his name happens to be Hines Ward. What do you think about your own career?
You know what? It's a big honor to sit there and say, because being tough and being a wide receiver, it really don't go in the same sentence. And so I'm very proud in that sense to sit there and say, you know what? This guy put up some huge stats, became the Steeler all-time leading receiver and still a history, but yet he'll knock you in the mouth at the same time. So for me, that's a huge accomplishment for me, and it's a blessing.
Where can people find out more information about your journey?
You can log on to gotchocolatemilk.com. The Become One series. It's a series of me and 3 other everyday Joe Blows who are sharing this journey of a lifetime together. And I think our stories are different in many ways, but so inspirational.
Hines has just dropped plenty of wisdom. Go ahead, check out ReFuel. Go ahead, follow Hines. ReFuel got chocolate milk. This is JR. You are checking out the Sport Brief. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there. And follow Hines on Twitter. The whole journey is there. Hines, just do me a favor. Tell everybody peace.
Peace.